Good morning all, 30th of April 2020. This morning's short devotion is from Proverbs chapter 6 verse 12, and I'll be reading from the Good News Bible. It reads, "Worthless, wicked people go around telling lies. Troublemakers there have been, troublemakers there are, and troublemakers there will always be." The wise sayings of practical Christianity could well have been collected over the centuries and written out by the wise man who preserved them. But this we need to know. Troublemakers were then, troublemakers there are, and troublemakers there will be. So stick to the truth. Sometimes the troublemakers stretch the truth. And a quick story comes to mind of when a man goes fishing and he comes home and the wife asks him, "Well, how big was the fish that you caught?" "Oh, it was that big, my honey." Meantime, back at the ranch, it was tiny, a little wee fish like that one. We've all stretched the truth at some stage in our lives. Sometimes the truth is deliberately distorted because of the beliefs and political convictions. Perhaps prejudices have been built up as well, with a whole lot of warped ideas. Sometimes they also only perceive the aspects of truth which they prefer to use. Sometimes they also fit some element of truth into their expectations and suppositions and make a whole lot of trouble for all sorts of people. A lot of trouble is started with warped and wishful thinking, and then it grows to become the official amptelik view. Judges have to listen to it each and every day in the courts of law as people try to cover up their errors and their mistakes. Stick to the truth. People who have lied eventually discover that in order to exonerate themselves, they pay a heavy price. Often justice is perverted at an extreme price. A lot of harm is done in the process, and people are alienated as well. Christians have the presence of the Holy Spirit in their lives. He is the Spirit of integrity. Jesus says in John chapter 14, verse 17, "He is the Spirit who reveals the truth about God. The world cannot receive him because it cannot see him or know him. But you know him because he remains with you and is in you." So stick to the truth at all times. It may be painful. It may get you into trouble. It may even get you crucified. But stick to the truth at all times. May the Lord be with you. May he bless you. May he protect you. Cause his face to shine upon you and be with you always. Amen.